Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day,
I wish I had
every
this
month,
job.
of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished.
Hey, I'm gonna
every
get ready to
moment
go in a
the
bit.
answers came in,
I'll be right back
as though
though.
he had been made
Fake,
exactly
fake,
for
fake,
this
fake,
job.
fake.
Ain't no
Trader,
way,
trader,
you're gonna
trader.
miss me. Shut it.
Okay, buddy, okay.
This complete
Thank God.
isolation.
She's finally
Something
gone.
was very clearly wrong.
Oh my god.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, so we're finally in control. Plot twist, he just turned up on a Saturday. This is very much possible. What's the likelihood of this theory, Will?
Uh,
Oh, I do have one.
it has happened.
Yeah,
I think it definitely could happen. Yeah.
But just because we showed up on a Saturday, suddenly there's an omniscient voice talking to us? What's that about?
We probably had a crazy night out the day before.
Yeah. I hate Mondays. Great mug. I feel like slippery for some reason. Can we enter anything on the keyboard? Boop, 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 boop. So they said we walked out of the office. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow, we're not even unique with our mug taste. Everyone has this.
No matter how hard
Everyone has-
Stanley
oh,
looked,
no,
he
never
couldn't
mind.
find a trace of his
Proof.
co-workers.
Okay. I thought everyone had the same mug. What does this one say? Number one dad? That's cute.
Who farted?
Yeah. Classic, classic. And then, what does this say? Smile. And I like work. I just hate my boss. I'm surprised they let them use that mug.
That's relatable.
Be my Valentine. Farted again. Mood, honestly. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Go on. If you're not looking for a promotion, or if your boss just doesn't care enough to, like, check in on you. What does this say? Way. I'm gonna assume it says fuego. Straight fire. Locked.
Sure.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
I'm
nor did it advance the story in any way.
Discover things, narrator. Gosh. Okay. We're continuing. Locked. Locked.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Narrator says we entered the door on our left. Which means... You know what that means, Will?
Hmm?
Narrator said we entered the door on our left. You know what that means?
You're going to the
It
right.
means we're going to the door on our right.
This was
Let's
not
go.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do. The employee lounge. What's going on over there? Alright. Everything good? Uh-huh.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It is.
It had really been
isn't
worth the
it?
detour after all,
I
just to
agree.
spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
That's a really
beautifully
empty
constructed room.
meeting room.
Stanley simply stood
They
here,
don't even have
drinking it all in.
I am drinking it all in. Who says that? I'm drinking this in this environment.
Yes,
Yeah.
really,
she gave
really
that.
worth it being
That's so
here in the
cute of
room.
her. Oh my
A
gosh.
room so utterly
I'm
captivating
glad.
that even
Iron
though all
side,
your
welcome in.
co-workers have
Appreciate the
mysteriously
word.
vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Thank you
Really worth
so
it.
much. I'm glad someone appreciates it. Don't you dare go hollow.
At this point,
I
Stanley's
need to get
obsession
that
with
like
this room
tattoo.
bordered
That's
on
such a good
creepy
quote.
and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's
What?
possible that this is why everyone left.
What? What did he say? What about our personality? Excuse me. That's
Stanley
so
sat
messed
around
up.
waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no
You're
more,
actually getting
he
this,
decided
like,
that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh, wait, what kind of message are you trying to send me, game? Oh, it says fuel. Who gets a mug that says fuel on it? I mean, I guess coffee is your fuel, but I don't know. It seems a little
But
literal.
at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It was
and took
amazing.
the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on our left? I don't know about that. Oh no, there's a pretty nice door straight ahead. Ooh, like a construction site or something. Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. That's such a good message. Oh my gosh. Also, ad break, no. Here, let's play the word game while we wait. I'll help you out, Yopa. You ready? What are we thinking, Will, for this? We have a D and an O, but not in those positions. A D and an O. Dio! It is I,
Donut?
Dio. Bonds is a good one. Let's see. Bonds. No. So we are narrowing down where they are. No you. Yeah.
Oh,
What about a D and an O? No N, no A, no I, no S, or no U. Order. Oh. Wait. Dang, no R's and no E's either. Yeah, we did know the D wasn't in that position. So O is not in the first position, the second position, or the last position. The D isn't in the third position or fourth position. Bagad? What does bagad mean? Mold? Mold.
I think there's no S, but I want to see if there's
Mold. The D isn't in the fourth position. Old. So there is an L. Probably starts with L then.
there might be a double O. If there's no E-A-U-I, probably a double O.
OLD. Blood?
Oh, blood is a good guess.
That is a good guess. Oh my god! Mystic. Oh no, Dino just came in. I didn't even see you. That was crazy. Came in and stole it. Stole all the thunder. That was a good guess, Dino. Very nicely done, nicely done. And we're back from ad break. That was perfect. Europa starting us back up with audio. That's great. Thank you,
Stanley was
Fab.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wow. Alright, listen, I'm a good employee. I get my job done. Just on my own time, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Alright. This looks like a giant hazard. Who doesn't put railings up? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse, 1,000. Penalty for jumping off is 5 grand? How am I supposed to pay 5 grand? There's no way I'm surviving that fall.
Your insurance probably? Because you're fine.
Yeah, that's true.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Those kids could read,
Look,
they'd
Stanley,
be very
I think perhaps
upset.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Jump on.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Say
I
less.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
What? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Danger
let me
everywhere.
prove that
Oh
I'm
my
on
God.
your side. Give me a chance.
The danger's in my head. Get him out. We can't trust anything he says. It's all to throw us off the scent. We're actually a secret investigator sent by the FBI to uncover the truth of this place.
I really like that warning sign. Danger. Danger everywhere.
There is danger.
Now listen carefully. This
Oh
is
my
important.
god, red pill or
Stanley
blue pill?
walked through the red door.
I see. So that's the way you lean, narrator. I'm afraid. Wait, what about this one? Okay. I'm afraid we must choose the blue door then.
Aha.
What?
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Excuse me? Bro actually just reset me. That's crazy. Let's do it again. Oh.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
That's crazy. Can I not? Do I have to obey? Oh, yeah. See, he thought he was being clever, moving the blue door to the opposite side. We're too big brain for this, alright? I need to go get my big brain sticky note. Give me a second. Sticky note. Where is it at? Big brain hours. I do have one, don't I? I'm pretty sure. Oh, there it is. I got it. Worry not. Big brain hours are here. Perfect. Okay, time to continue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Too intelligent for our understanding. Whoa. Sticky.
You see?
Loud. No.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
The map?
Broken
Is he
rooms,
self-aware?
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Exposed
Was it worth
developer
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
That's
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Wait,
Help
let
me here,
back.
Stanley.
I
Help
take it
elucidate these
back.
strange and unknowable
I'll listen
desires
from
of
now
yours.
on. I swear
What
I'll
would
be
have
a-
made this
I'll
game
be a
better?
good kid.
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill
Wow, that
trees?
Rebellious
Work
face of
with me.
yours
You've given
didn't
me
last long.
absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design. You can give me some feedback.
New design.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
This looks so
Go
much
ahead,
cooler.
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now,
Okay.
tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing
Oh,
you
yeah.
more choices? Feel
For
free to be
sure.
honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
5 out of
Aha!
5.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut.
Of course.
I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here,
He's
based
getting
on
a
the
little
data from
haughty.
your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this
That's
one.
what I'm
Let's take a
saying,
look.
my friend. Oh my god. Oh. Is it different now? Oh.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard
Oh, wait, I
helped you
totally
feel
skipped
motivated to
it.
keep
What?
walking through doors?
Was there a
Again,
leaderboard?
honest answers, please.
I didn't even see it. Yeah, it was great.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Yeah, let's do
You
it.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I'd love
Perfect.
to.
Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the
baby.
demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear
What is
once you've been
this?
playing it for about 4 hours.
Kill the
So why don't
baby,
you give it
Dino.
4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
No,
Be sure
4
to keep notes on
hours?
your experience.
Wait. Is this actually just impossible to win? Why does it make such an annoying noise every time I push the baby back? We actually have to just let the baby die, huh? No, babe. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal, baby. You're too loud. I know, he's so loud.
You heartless bastard.
I'm
Did you
the
do it
heartless
because you hate
bastard.
babies or purely to
What?
spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to
I
do.
was
I'm
the one that
completely
came
out of
up with this
ideas.
game.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience
That's
for me.
crazy.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
What?
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the
Someone else's
pain.
game.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Monopoly. What other
We just
games?
rate.
Yes. This seems
Raid
like it'll
Shadow
work.
Legends?
Let's give it a shot.
Are we actually gonna play a different game? What game? What game? What are we doing? Whoa! Oh my god! I love
Fascinating.
this game.
What do you think this game is about,
It's
Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our
it's
motivation?
Firewatch. I should do a playthrough
Well, it
of
seems
Firewatch.
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
In
Perhaps
creep
for some
tower?
sort of twisted erotic
What?
purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love
Oh,
everything
yeah,
about
I
this
feel-
game,
I
Stanley.
definitely do remember
And it
it
seems there's
being
even
Minecraft.
more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
You really said we just creep on people in our creep tower. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, this game's so pretty. Even though this isn't even the real game. Oh my god. How far does this like go into the... Surely they had to
No, it can't be.
have gotten permission to do this, right?
Isn't it the same bad?
It is. It's
Oh,
an
is
open
it the
world
same
game. Good God, quickly block it off.
I think it
What?
might be.
No, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Oh.
What?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
What
that
thing?
big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh,
I'm gonna be
thank
safe.
heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods
We need
now,
a
Stanley.
linear storyline.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Oh, there's a crack in the
Preferably
wall.
something with walls.
Quick,
something
quick,
with
quick.
nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Go. We're too fat.
Okay,
No.
I think this will be just the thing.
Oh my god. We're not breaking. We're playing Rocket League now.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to
I'm
run
just
around
walking
in.
around.
There isn't
I
any
need, like, a
possibility
car.
that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley,
We're
if you
actually
manage to get
trapped in
lost
the
in this
box.
game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Where's my soccer ball at?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
I love sports
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
A touchdown.
Yes, I think surely we must.
When
Okay,
you don't
Stanley,
know
here's
about a
the ball.
sport, but you
Have
still
fun.
want to feel included. Whoa. What team are we on though? Orange or blue? Quick. We need to decide who's gonna win. Orange team or the blue team?
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better
It's
than my
so
miserable
fun.
little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a
Right, it's just
sportsologist,
gonna
but
roll
if
the ball.
one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports
Yeah, actually hit you
experience.
with the.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes
Oh.
another ball.
Oh my god, more balls. I love
Yes.
balls.
Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley,
That's the
I'm like a
most
child in a
fun.
confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
Big balls,
I'm
my favorite.
insatiable.
Quick,
More
more balls, more balls. Oh my god, this is the best day of my whole life. Beautiful, beautiful. We need more balls, even bigger balls. Please,
Are you enjoying
narrator.
this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
I'm having
Is this
so
a
much
real
fun.
video game?
This is the
Well, I sure
best
hope
game
you're
I've
having a
ever
good time,
played in
because
my
guess
whole
what?
life.
It's over.
No,
That's
my
right.
balls.
Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game,
He
and what
actually
I
took
say
our balls
goes.
away.
You get
That's
to have
crazy.
fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set
That's
boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's
He
what I
basically
am.
just
I am
neutered us.
structure.
Think
I'm
about
your
that.
sense of purpose. And since you decided
Wow.
you didn't want to play my game, now I don't
That's
want
what
to
I'm
play with
saying,
you
Daniel.
either. So, goodbye,
What?
Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
No, my
Take
gosh.
care, Stanley.
Narrator's so petty. That's crazy. Am I just supposed to sit here in this empty arena, this ballless pit? What are you supposed to do in a ball pit with no balls, huh? Nothing. Oh. I guess we could go see where the balls go, right?
Where the balls go?
Is there... Oh, wait. For some reason, I thought there was, like, a pit. Oh, there is a pit. Oh, that looks terrifying. Well, you only live once. Let's go.
Hold on. What are you doing?
You only live once. Let's go. Whoa.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
No,
How will you
trust
write
me,
a
it's
story
okay.
without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh my god, this is about to turn into a horror game. I can't see anything. No! I fell off again! Oh my god, that's actually kind of scary. Oh, is anyone there? Will, I'm scared.
I'm here.
What do I do? We lost the narrator, our only guiding voice. I feel like there's gonna be
Sort
a
of
monster that starts chasing me around.
Yeah, it sort of feels like you fell into the back rooms.
Oh, there's a light and monitors. Oh, 427. Isn't that our number? Oh.
think it might be. Like your office number?
Yeah, I think 427 is our number. I don't think any of these buttons do anything, though. Very suspicious, very suspicious. Oh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten
You're
it.
a big brain.
Down in wherever
I
he is
am
right
big
now.
brain.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Actually,
Once this
like
ends, after it
villain.
all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Scary. So what happened?
That,
Is that the end?
that's the narrator.
But the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. We're back at the beginning now, though. So I think that was the end of our first playthrough. That's what happens if we try and disobey the narrator. I feel like that kind of counts
When
as
you
a
mix
good
fuel,
ending, doesn't it?
Metal oxide and metal powder in just the right way.
You're just falling
It
into the
burns at
void.
2000 degrees
Well,
Celsius.
we like
Hot enough
got
to
out
cut
of his
through
control, though. Out of his reach. Can cut through nearly any barrier known to man. Throw some C4. I mean, I feel like at that point you might as well just use C4, no group. But yeah, fuel, metal oxide, metal powder, and just casually heat it to 2000 degrees Celsius, you know, as one does.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Double
decided to go
rainbow,
to the
what does it
meeting room.
mean?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. So we're gonna try following what he says this time. See where that takes us.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm tempted to disobey still, though. The intrusive thoughts. The intrusive thoughts will.
I mean, you can still disobey. Just
No.
not as aggressively.
Let me in. He locked me in. The nerve. GPS satellites on wind drones. No. The chips in our head, they're going off. The sleeper agents group. Oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What kind of stuff do we have on this schedule? We're broke Wednesday, financial panic meeting, termination Tuesdays. This is a crazy calendar. First one was Thermite. Oh, from Rainbow Six Siege, really? Is it a quote from Rainbow Six? Pranking Floors meeting? Don't tell 432. This is an interesting company. Oh, it is?
Hey, you got an office party on Friday.
Oh, really? Office party?
Yeah.
Where do you see office party?
In the calendar.
Office party. Oh, you're right, at the very end. Wow. Interesting. Also, rip Franz. What happened to Franz? I wonder if it was one of the developers. Also, did Rainbow Six have a campaign group? I didn't think it did. Targets, push for funding, R&D, new coffee machine, get Chris out of the broom closet. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody, fire the paper guy, synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of something interesting. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Very interesting. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Remember that. Number of slides, charts and slides. Perfect. You know, I think for this company, in order to maximize our revenue for this quarter, we just really need to synergize. We need to take a look at our core values and expenditures, and we really just need to broaden our horizons, you know, shift the global market paradigm. And then basically, if we monetize our free-to-play software to be pay to win, then we should be good to go.
In the chaotic realm of gaming, Mellow's brain
The
is
best way
like
to make
oil
profit
machine,
is just wipe.
navigating through challenges with wit and cunning.
Just put
The gaming
waifus.
triumphs and laughter that follow are proof of Mellow's brilliant strategies.
Did you know that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Now you know. Stock market is somewhere here. This more water coolers, but I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Right. Throw something in the bin. Did any of you ever play that mobile game as a kid where you like toss things in a trash can? Like,
I don't like that. No.
yeah, really? It was a good game. Did you, Chiyuki? You like the trash can would appear at like different distances on the screen, and it'd be like an office building, and you had to like aim it and like flick it at different speeds and try and get like a streak going. Yeah, those were the good old days. Yeah, it was a piece of paper like crumbled up or something. Yeah, try and get it into the trash can. The broom closet, we made it.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What if I want to investigate the broom closet more? Why does this say radioactive?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to
Oh,
still
so they
be
did
here.
get out. They did get Chris out.
I know, that's what I was wondering
Rose
too.
of that detective LOL.
It
Well,
was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I
At
am
least if there
doing
was something to
stuff.
interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
No, it's sweet FA. The fact that he's so defensive about this broom closet makes me
are you
think
really
that there's
still
something in the
broom
broom closet.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Listen, there could be something groundbreaking that we just haven't
You do
discovered
realize there's
yet.
no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
What are your thoughts on this broom closet, Will?
It's a pretty big
Maybe to
closet
you
for
this
just
is
I
one.
somehow
know.
its own branching path.
And it's not just
Maybe
a broom
when you go
closet,
talk
it
about
has
this
other
with your
stuff.
friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The
What
broom
is
closet
this
ending was
impression?
my favorite." I hope your
Why does
friends
he make
find
us
this
sound so
concerning.
stupid? It's messed up. Broom closet ending is the best ending in the
Stanley
whole
was
game.
fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley
What?
is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What? That's crazy. That's so out of
Wow.
pocket. Excuse
Well, I've come
me?
to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some
I
sort
love
shut down your central nervous system
He's more
and you
petty about you
collapsed on
going
the
into the broom
keyboard.
closet
Well, in
than
a situation like this,
it's
the
regarding everything he
responsible
said.
thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
That's
Hello?
crazy.
Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Wait, are
They
we
have
still
fallen
at the
prey to
computer?
any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
Makes
So that
sense,
the
makes
irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, so is he gonna assume that we're a different person altogether now?
Yeah, someone
second
took
player.
over
It's
at the
good to have you
PC.
on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before
So
you.
rude. Oh wait, what if I go back in now?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. What if I go back in? No, I think he's actually given up on us. Alright, now it's time to continue.
Are we in the back rooms?
We
Coming
are.
to a
She
staircase, Stanley
always
walked
have been.
upstairs to his boss's office.
But what's downstairs? It looks kind of cool downstairs. What's down here? I just want to take a little peek. Oh, it's like a garage. Alright. I just wanted to see. We'll go upstairs to the boss's office. Go check it out. Give it a gander. Executive bathroom. Whoa. Oh my
Wow.
god. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp.
Oh no, I'm being reminded of my Identity 5 grind.
No, not the Identity 5 grind. Anything but that, Chiyuki.
This is a
Hmm.
huge as well.
I know, this is like bougie. You'd think they'd have a nicer toilet though. I feel like this seems like a pretty cheap toilet to have in a room like that's supposedly executive level. And what extreme bathrooms for the magazine? I
And the bathroom is right next to the window. I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I mean, if we're like high up, then it's not as big of an issue, but that is a little strange. You'd think they'd make the window a little higher.
Yeah. I think they can feel your crotch while sitting.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Chiyuki, you can't spend any more money on Identity E. The beige pages instead of, what is it, yellow pages? Where you find like people's contact information.
I think it's 5 pages now.
Oh, white pages. I'm pretty sure there's
Yeah.
yellow pages too, but yeah. Got
I think
cool.
I think it's yellow pages for businesses and white pages for people.
Could we? There's an elevator here. Oh yeah, that is correct. Alright, we're in the boss's
Stepping
office.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
Oh, the big
stunned to
boss man?
discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Dun, dun,
dark
dun, dun.
secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been
no.
keeping from him.
The
And so the
terrible
boss had
truth.
assigned it an extra secret
Extra
PIN number.
secret, you said.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Yellow pages for
Amazing.
everyone where I live.
He stepped into the
Really?
newly opened passageway.
Do people actually use it though, Gerb? What passageway? Oh, I see. Damn, that's a big passageway. How tall is our boss? Like 12 foot? Jesus Christ. Not putting code. Oh, wait. I'm sure it is. Just put in something wrong. I'm sure they have like an Easter egg too, right, Thunder? To like put in a special number. I'm sure you can get some unique dialogue. Boss is overcompensating.
Yeah.
You're right.
That office is way too big for a tiny man.
Yeah, he couldn't have been that tall, right? Considering the toilet that he had.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Break out of the cycle. Break the chains that have kept us down this whole time. It's a game about alternate endings and secrets and content. So many things. Dang. We might have to do this another stream too then. Just like trying to get different endings.
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Mind
the large
control
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, I've heard about that group. That's crazy. I'm sure you could technically just change your like local time on your PC to 5 years later though, could you not? Escape. Wow. We said that we would listen to him this time, but I'll have to remember that for next time. Mind control facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Someone went crazy at Black Friday, let me tell you. I think it tracks for Steam. Oh, a little harder to cheat the system than they... What is that emote? Tiny. What an emote. What an emote. I thought it was an arrow pointing up for a second.
Yeah,
I forgot to say I got another gift sub to another streamer.
I think we were just looking at the comments.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was our number again? 347?
427.
427. Wait, I need to wait for it to reset to see whether we were being spied on or not. 427 is right there. Wait for it. Oh, that is our office. Son of a gun, I should have known.
This mind control facility,
It was too
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
No.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Say
job?
it isn't
That his
so.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
The audacity. Unforgivable.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, there was a
But
monitor
here
that
was the
said
proof,
pirate.
the heart of the operation.
Yeah, there were a couple
controls
of people
labeled
that got
with
fired.
emotions.
But if they were
happy
under mind
or
control,
sad or content,
like,
walking,
why would they get
eating,
fired?
working, all of it monitored
it's
and
a
commanded from
pirate.
this very place.
Oh.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
Yes, we
over
have to
another
take it
human
out.
life. For
Blow it
he
all up.
would dismantle
Ow.
the controls once
You're
and
good to
for
see.
all.
Ow. There's too much cheese, Europa. Too much cheese. What's up with these buttons? We have 5. We've got... console, disable. I don't see... There's 1 and 2. 1, 2, 5 is back there. There's a button up there, but I can't get up these stairs to access it. Is this like another secret ending? Super secret? What about over here? Nothing. Very suspicious.
Mellow, is someone gonna make a cool edit for you?
A cool edit? I make the cool edits, duh. Come on now. I've made a couple of shorts, and they're super amazing. I know, trust me.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation to put an end to this horrible place and
Don't
to
worry,
everything
Chiyuki,
it
don't be
stood
mad.
for.
I'll beat them all up for you. Fear not, child. What do you mean, copium, Europa? Mind controls. Should I turn it on or should I turn it off? It's already off though. Turn it on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls,
Oh
did you?
no.
After they kept you enslaved all these
Oh,
years,
no.
you go and you try to take control of the machine for
Yes.
yourself? Is that what you wanted?
I want the
Control?
power.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
What?
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
What?
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
What?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the
No,
network's
you can't just
emergency detonation
magically
system. In the event that
be
this
like,
machine is
"Oh,
activated without proper
you silly
DNA
goose, it was a-
identification,
What?
nuclear detonators are set to
Nuclear
explode,
detonators.
eliminating
That's
the entire
crazy.
complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh, no.
your
Oh, no.
story
Oh, no.
now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes
That's not
off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
Yeah, he
where
did
we're
turn it
going,
on.
what all this means. I barely know where to
I
start.
don't know where the buttons are though. That's
What's
1
that?
and 2.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before
That's
you're
4,
obliterated.
and then the one in the
Oh,
back is
I'm in a good
5.
mood.
Where's
You're gonna
3
die
at?
anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
I don't know where 3
Of course,
is.
that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Yeah, I
I
did
have to say
turn
this,
it
though,
on.
this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away
Oh,
from
there's
you,
3.
it's quite rich.
There's 3,
I
there's
almost
3.
hate to see it go.
3.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will
Wait,
be
wait,
even
wait.
better.
37 seconds.
My
Go, go, go,
goodness,
go, go, go,
only
go.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
4.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Let's go.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I got it.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
It didn't do
Or did
anything.
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
What?
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Oh no.
Why
Oh
would
no.
you
Oh
think
no.
that, Stanley? That
Fail
this
safe?
video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Leon.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your
I didn't
frail
do
life,
anything,
or will you let it go
Mr.
peacefully?
I just tried to
Not a
take control
choice.
of the mind
Make it
control
count,
device that
or
was
don't. It's all the
controlling
same to
everyone
me,
and seek
a
all the
part
power
of
for
the joke.
myself. It's
And
not
believe
even
me,
that big of a
I
deal.
will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
No. And then the narrator bamboozled me. He told me that actually, what you turned on wasn't the mind control device. It was actually the self-destruct sequence for nuclear launch codes. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Whoa. Well, what do you think this word is? Steam? Steed? Stead? Steadfast? Not stead. It was steel! No! I cry every time. I cry every time. Why? Why, cruel world? What did we do to deserve this cruel fate? World's blown up. We didn't get the wordle correct. It's like nothing goes right anymore. It's okay. Time for third try. Third try.
All of his co-workers were gone.
We're speedrunning.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whoa, new content. New content, you say? Interesting. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Have you seen this before, Europa? Oh my god. No, the end is never the end, is never the end. It's exciting.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yay.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
2013? I feel so old.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
This game's actually old.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Omega is massive brain.
Please,
Omega,
step
that is a
inside
big
and see
brain,
what
man.
thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds
Something about
delightful.
those
I'm
rides
very
in real
excited to
life
see
are
the
so
thrilling
boring,
new
but
Ultra
doing it
Deluxe
in a
content.
game is like so exciting for some reason.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
This is only the beginning. The end is never the end. Wait, how do I...
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or...
there we go.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
I love that
I've
the
never
narrator
been more ready. Let's do
experiences it like alongside us.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content. What is this?
All right, let's see. It's...
Wait, can we jump?
Circle?
Oh my god, we can jump. Oh my god, we couldn't jump before. It was so annoying not being able to jump. This changes everything. Seriously, like, this doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but when you first play Elden Ring and you find out that you can jump, it's actually like groundbreaking. It's crazy. Like, you can jump in Dark Souls, but it's like a run jump that's kind of annoying. Just being able to jump in place was so insane. Like, I just sat in the first like tutorial room when Elden Ring came out and jumped around for like 5 minutes straight. No, I can't jump anymore. I used up all my jumps. Is the Wordle in English right now? It should be. Do you think it's not in English? Brain no work. No, my jumps. Wait, I thought you could only jump inside the circle. Could you jump outside of the circle? I'm not gonna need my jumps later on, am I?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Oh.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Surely.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Of course. No, that's it.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
Yeah, what's Twitter? I never heard of it.
Why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
I heard that company.
What do you say, Fred?
Kind of sucks now.
Kind of sucks. I mean, it's always been kind of a dumpster fire, but I don't think it's made any improvements in that regard. Whoa. Wait, so what was the narrator saying? He said he's gonna make some new content for us? Oh, everything's a little different now.
Psst. Stanley!
Oh, I changed the
Come
office,
over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Wait, but what's over here though? Oh, it's just like the normal office? Okay. What's going on in the vent? Among Us? Imposter? The end is never. Dun.
Oh wait,
No, yeah, it needs an O in the second to last position.
yeah.
There is an O and an A, and it needs to have. No, that is an O. Hey, P's in the right spot though. So PO. What would have PO? Something with Apo in the middle. Apo. I mean the A. Oh, you're right, because you've already marked off A being in other spots. Something with Apo in the middle. Capo. Lapo. Gapo. Tapo. Zappo. I don't know.
Can't be a T at the start.
True.
Can't be a C.
Can't be a T, not can't be a C. Can't be an M, H, E, G, D, I, U, S, or Z. So it could have a Y or I really don't know what 5-letter word has Apo in the middle.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Like
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh, this looks so cool. Vapor!
Yeah, Vapor.
Wyvern, yeah, you definitely got it.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. Wyvern, you're genius. Look at this. It's like we're going into Skyrim or something. Oh my god.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Can I go into the memory zone during my exams? This chat is beat. I'm glad y'all love Wordle so much. It was worth implementing. Skyrim stream win, I know. I need to go into Skyrim with the Thomas the Tank Engine mods and then watch him fly through the sky. And then we close the game and never play ever again.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
This is not an award that... This is an award that The Last of Us won, and they just put Stanley Parable on top. That's funny. Wow, integrity, we love to see it. Stanley Parable. Oh my god, look at this browser. That's crazy. Mozilla Firefox. This thing is old. Good times. Ah, spoilers. Trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. Don't frown because it's over. Smile because it happened. Stanley Parable Alpha Test. Wow. And just a random $1 bill. Love that. This is a big $1 bill. Wow. Oh, this is the achievement y'all were talking about. For 5 years, don't play the game. Go outside.
Just touch grass.
Dang. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. I'm sure some people haven't just by cheating, but that's a cool achievement to have regardless. I'm sure it made a lot of people upset though. Enough to cheat to get it. Getting 99% and then you find out the last achievement's literally impossible to get. Nominee for Game Innovation Award. For debut game. For story. Video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. This is definitely a real New York Times article. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Cost center new tech to improve diversity, business leaders, blah blah blah. Damn. Legend, Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Are they tough choices? Also ad break. So we're going full Wordle mode. Alright. We got this, Europa. Thunder. Game time. R-E, and then it ends with a T. No S's. The next letter, well, it might not be E. No, it's definitely not E. Re... R-E... No M, no C, no B, no U, no Q. No S. I would say relay, maybe, but there's no A.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, right, it ends in a T.
And it needs a double E.
You think it's... No, it's definitely not a double E, because the first two guesses had the E in both of the positions were missing, and it didn't say either of those were correct.
Oh, okay.
Refit. Oh, nice. Very solid, very solid. Good job, Panda, good job. I'm proud of you. Clap, 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 clap. Nice. Welcome back, everyone. Alright. Check and be contained. The ads can't hold you back from solving these wordles. Wow, it's so peaceful. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, where'd this music come from? I think it has its own gravity, yeah. If Chat's head gets big enough, the ego gets too big, then it will develop its own gravitational field. Is this French?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
His
Stanley
impressions
Parable
are spot
strives
on.
and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every
some
game ever
reason, you saying
created.
that
That's
makes
how
me think that
grand
you're
and
French,
all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was
it
all of them.
Skyrim?
And now
Was it Persona
it's
3?
nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable
It's been
anymore.
ruined by
It's just a husk
DLC
now.
re-release.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
How dare you? Oh, my bad. My bad, Dino. I can't believe I would be so presumptuous as to assume you're French. Honestly, that was offense to you. I take it back. Excusez-moi.
Alright, Thunder. Thunder speaks French.
Yeah, aren't you like... I think you have to learn French if you grow up in Canada, no? As a second language?
I think some areas. Yeah.
Here. All the buttons that we pressed frantically to try not to explode. And the end is never the end. I would actually buy this. Like a portrait of just the end is never the end is never the end.
Here's another moving passage, this time from
source
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley?
10 out of
The
10.
game was perfect. It didn't
If it
need
was
anything
perfect,
else.
why'd it
It
get
didn't
9 out of
need
10,
new
not 10 out of
content.
10?
It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting
That's
dust
how
in
I
the
feel about
hallowed
a lot of
hall of
movie
beloved video
franchises.
game memories.
And game franchises too. Like Assassin's Creed. I feel that way about like COD. Like, oh no. You had something good and I feel like they milk it for too long and it's not enjoyable anymore. It loses its charm. What am I doing? Rolo, thank you. Worthy hydrate, I appreciate it. And the posture check. Supreme prime posture. That's me. Never had shrimp posture in my entire life. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Alright. Do I just go back now?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Whoa.
What's this? What's down here?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
God,
Steam
no.
reviews.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, is this where the bad review?
Oh no. It would be funny if it's a like 50,000 hours on record, not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I love that we're getting his live reaction. What other ones can we... I need to read it before he reads it so I can see what the full thing says. Let me see. While the idea for the game is good, it becomes very repetitive and boring. Fast despite all the alternative endings and game cameo appearances. This game is titled thought-provoking, but you will get the idea. It tries to communicate pretty fast and then it just repeats the whole no choice in games things over and over again. For somebody who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast, as it is neither a revelation nor very interesting. It is thought-provoking only in the first minutes. Damn, these are harsh.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
Wow.
While the
But it's
idea of the
kinda-
game's
it's
good,
bit of
for
an
someone
honor
who prefers
have your
non-linear
fast
games,
review
this preachiness gets annoying
brain
fast. Preachy?
inside of a game,
Stanley?
isn't it?
I'm not preachy, am I?
Is
You
the
can
narrator
tell me if I'm
preachy?
preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Quite shocking.
I always, well, to be
Gave me
honest, I
quite
had
the
always
fright.
thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Oh
Dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
track record is crazy.
I feel like a failure.
Ow.
Like I let these people down.
No.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I feel bad for the narrator now. He's getting down on himself. Oh, here's another not recommended.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so
Patronizing
the narrator
voice
can
droning
catch up
on
with his
and on.
long-winded explanations of what's happening.
I wish there
there
was a skip button.
A skip button?
No,
Well,
no.
yes. Yes, I
Wait.
think we can do that. If I'm
8
truly
hours
too
of
preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't
Speaking
hurt.
of,
Not if it
do you
means we
mean
can strike
speaking
these
of?
negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today,
Oh, no.
and it's always been my motto.
Oh, boy, it's
I
time.
do
Time for
anything
what?
for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I'm trapped. What is this? Am I entering a warship? A skip button? Oh my god. Say it isn't so. Can we just skip his dialogue?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you. Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but
this
it was
is pretty
plenty of time for me to
handy.
deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam
Will
review,
they?
or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review
You
in the first
definitely
place.
can
I
change
guess
your
I
reviews,
should
I'm
become
pretty
better
sure.
educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh,
That
really?
last one was, well, I want to say
30
maybe
minutes.
30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at
Yeah,
any
it
rate,
is.
I
It
do
is
suggest
shocking.
that we not press the button again. Stanley,
Stanley!
please don't push the button
12
again. It's been
hours.
12
Oh my God.
hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting
no.
longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
Oh my god.
Stanley, the door is gone.
It's gone.
Completely gone.
It's
I've
gone.
looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley.
Oh, no.
There's no door.
That's not
There's
good.
just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Well,
I have
there's
no
nothing else
idea
we
how
can
long
do,
I'll be
right?
made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the... Oh,
That
Stanley.
was such perfect
You're
timing.
back.
I'm
You're
back.
Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to
How long
again.
has it been?
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting
Oh, the
here all
plan
that
is
time,
dying.
just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
I mean, that is how
Would
it's
you
always
think
been.
that it's exactly the same as always?
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me
Right.
just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
True.
That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley.
Oh, no.
I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel
press
through
it
which my
again?
words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not
Easy
the
app on
outcomes,
the
not the
line.
story. None of that matters anymore.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I
How
have
long
had
has it
time
been?
to think about you and about us and about everything we've been
Oh.
through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after
A
a year. Have you
year?
ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
Oh,
Let me
no.
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a
We're,
blur
like,
of the
basically
deepest longing
torturing
to
him.
undo the past. And when that feeling
How
had begun
long
to subside,
can
what took
people,
its
like,
place is what I can
actually
only
stay in
describe as
isolation
the
before they
collapse of
lose their
every
mind?
moment I have ever experienced my entire
I
life.
guess it depends on
All
the
of
person,
them
but
collapsed
probably
down
no
into a
longer
single
than, like,
instant.
a couple
In that
weeks,
instant,
I would think.
could see myself clearly,
I mean, isn't that
calmly,
what they
with a
do
collected
for,
heart.
like,
It was an
people
impossibly
in
rich
prison?
wellspring of
Like,
both
they have
delight and
seclusion.
disgust
Narrator actually needs a
simultaneously.
therapist.
I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike
It does
anything I had
not
ever
stop
known.
yapping,
It was a
does
space
it?
without consequence, without action
I'm
or
sorry.
outcome. It was divorced in.
Hello? Narrator. Hello?
Stop! He's already
Oh, did he die?
Did we actually, like, did he actually die? There's no way, right? I can't get out, though. Wait. Did I mess up? Should I have not? Oh my god. He can't die. He's a narrator. He's immortal. Right? Oh no.
I mean, the tree definitely died.
He is definitely dead. Oh no. What do I do now? Do I press it again? I feel like things are gonna get worse, but I don't know how it can get worse than the narrator being dead. Clock fell down. What's that sound? Smoke detectors going on? Oh my god, that's gonna get annoying quickly. I need to skip. I need to skip until the battery runs out. Oh my god, my ears. Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to
Oh,
be
he's
funny. It was
back.
meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they
talking by
screamed, they
himself.
gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little
Pathetic
thumbs down
little
review
thumbs
and make
down.
all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability,
Narrator,
it's the
I'm back,
unwillingness
I'm
to examine with an
home.
uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the
Wolverine
world. As
is
though there were
too
no
good,
consequences
Stan.
for a
It's
lack of
crazy.
cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing.
he
We
gonna
get a world
realize
where
that we're
someone will say,
back?
oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to
Narrator, I'm
freeze Stanley in
sorry.
place
Forgive
while the
me.
narrator sits there forever and ever. We want
It's just
all of this in the
molding.
new Stanley Parable. We demand it.
Actual molding.
And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into
really
being.
making me wanna skip
Have we
a
been
game.
given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living
I'm
in
trying
such
to hold myself
bleakness and
back.
discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our
I can't do
lives.
it.
It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we
can't do
are
it.
as
I can't
people.
do it. I
Because
can't do it.
otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing.
Oh my god. Finally. Back to silence. You know, it was kind of scary at first, but I think silence is preferable after all. This is nice. Nice and quiet. Perfect opportunity to take a little nap. Skip.
The end is never the end, is never
Oh
the end,
no,
is
he's
never
gone
the
insane.
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Never
end,
the
is
end,
never
is
the
never the
end,
end,
is
is
never
never
the
the
end,
end,
is
is
never
never
the
the
end,
end,
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
Thank
the
you,
end, is
Samwise,
never
for
the
the
end, is
hydrate. I
never the
appreciate
end,
it.
is never the end,
And
is
the
never the
posture
end,
chat.
is never the end, is never the end,
Is
is
never
never
the
the
end,
end, is never the 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 end,
Did you
is
know
never
that
the
the
end,
end is never
never the end, is never the end.
I didn't know that, Europa, but now that you mention it, it's all tying together now. All the puzzle pieces are coming into place. Nothing. So he goes silent every other turn. One more. Oh my god. Everything's falling apart now. Are we skipping like centuries at this point? Well, I guess we need to just keep waiting for this building to collapse so we can finally escape, right?
Yeah, I have to tear the walls down.
Yeah. Oh, we have light. Light at the end of the tunnel. We still can't quite make it back. We don't have our jumping ability. Next one. Ooh. Life has grown.
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Oh, this is becoming
How
the
much
last
are
of
these
us.
repairs gonna cost? That's actually pretty, and I like the green kind of lighting. I can almost smell it. You ever see something and you're like, it almost like triggers your like certain senses stored in your memory? Like you see a scene like this and you can almost smell like the fresh air and the like wildlife. I don't know. When I see this, it triggers that for me. Free salad. Mmm. Delicious. Salad over cheese? Europa. What happened to Europa? Who got replaced? Next one. No! My salad! Someone ate it! Europa. You son of a gun. My god, these noises are creeping me out. Next life, next life. That is terrifying. Is that blood? Oh my god. This is not in my comfort zone. Okay, everything's fine. Oh, everything's not fine. This is gonna make me puke. We're finally free. Oh, wow. There's nothing left. We've reached, like, the end of time. Humanity's over. I guess the bombs went off. We were basically stored in a vault. This is just Fallout. Open world. You're right. Wow. It's
Wow, the game just became Genshin.
I'd still say probably closer to Fallout, but yeah.
Oh, this is Genshin. It's open world. There's nothing to do.
There's
Sounds like
nothing
Genshin.
to do. Damn, firing shots right now. Oh, the end is never the end. And that's actually the end. I was about to go back and press the button again. Dang. So that was the DLC. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Aw. Well, I enjoyed it. I feel a little bad for skipping him so many times. I probably could have heard him out, but like, oh my god, like, the writers did a great job with his yapping because, like, it was, like, I, for the life of me, could not pay attention. Oh my god. Like,
I would watch the narrator if he was a streamer. He's really good at
yeah.
yapping.
He is really good.
All of his
yapping.
co-workers were gone.
There's
What
so
could it
much more to
mean?
do.
Stanley decided to go to the
Yeah,
meeting room.
yeah, true,
Perhaps he had
true.
simply missed a memo.
I'm still gonna do a couple more runs. Oh, new content? Say it isn't so. Alright.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Go on. Oh my god. New content.
Okay.
You
Bye.
see, Stanley, I've been
Till
reflecting
next
on the Stanley
time.
Parable and about how roundly disappointing
now
this
we're back
Ultra
to
Deluxe
being
version has
alone.
turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say
One
we take
step
it
further.
one step even further.
Plus
Which is
Ultra.
why I'm very proud to announce for the first
Oh
time
my god,
ever
this music.
the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa, Stanley Parable 2.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience,
Oh my
built from
God,
the ground up.
this
Why there are so
number
many
changes
possibilities. It could go
everything.
in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking
End is
for.
never the end again. Welcome, Investor Chiyuki.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams
this office
progress and
does look a lot
innovation
more
and long-term
modern.
franchising potential.
Oh. Did he just die? What just happened? They're back. 2 doors. New content is out. Part 2. Old busted. New hotness. Boring sections of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm on board. More TSP. What is TSP? Sequential mindshare. Win-win. The color red. Leverage. Holistic value. Paradigm shift. Synergy. Brick and mortar approach. Envelope. Client-centric marketing. Do I have to say anything more? No. Look at this Google Slides presentation. I love it. I love it. We're coming up with a new logo. Very nice. Very nice. We've got like the Last of Us kind of logo in the second slide. I don't know if I recognize any of the other ones. I'm sure they ripped them off from other games though. Okay, okay.
Now, to be
Whoa,
clear,
two
I haven't quite
Stanleys?
nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be,
No,
but
we
let's
can work
take a
that
look
out
at some of the
on the go.
features I've been
Don't worry.
developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting
That's my
concepts,
cursive
that surely
too.
the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy
My
magic
art.
than anything scientific or logical, really.
2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Prophet. Who took the red marker? Me. Dun 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 dun. Alright, alright. This way to the showroom. Oh, new features. Can I jump actually this time? Unlimited jumps, possibly, maybe, potentially. Ooh.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
I'm so ready. We have a merch store, let's go. Okay. The end is now the end. This t-shirt is the best new feature. I would buy it, honestly. Alright. Where are the new features at? Jump circle, infinite hole. The button that says the name of the player. That's a little bit terrifying. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna press that button. No screenshots. Huh? Please, no screenshots. Alright, let's check out jump circle and infinite hole. Free new easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. You had me at easy and achievement. You had me at free. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps, it just works. Oh my gosh. I've got to check it out.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Really?
It's as simple as that.
No way.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. What? This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Give me my achievement. Bruh. 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 Why? I'm sure if you spam this like 100 times, it would probably give it to you. I don't know if I'm that patient though. I just wanted to see if he had any new dialogue. Alright. We'll leave that behind for now. We'll trust him that it's actually broken. I'll keep my eye on that though. Very suspicious.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Jump circle. Let's go, jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Wait.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
You can't give me more jumps? Is this why you said I shouldn't have used them all up in the first one, Thunder? Oh my god. That's actually fucked up. That's so... What? That's crazy. You can't give me more jumps? Are you serious? Oh my god. Actually scammed. Wow. Wow. The button, merge, reassurance bucket, epilogue. I want to see what the infinite hole is. This just like a ripoff of like putting a portal above you and below you in Portal 2? Let's see. Collectibles. What kind of collectibles do we have? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Whoa.
Ah, collectibles.
Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Oh my
And
God.
what's truly innovative is that there will be no
scared.
reward for collecting all of
Oh my
them.
God, I'm
I
scared.
don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
Oh
You simply
God.
collect all of them,
I don't
and
like
then you
it.
move the
I
hell
don't
on
like
with your
it. I don't like it.
unremarkable
I
life.
don't like it. I'm just gonna. Ow! I'm just gonna take this, okay? That's terrifying. Okay. Ha 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 ha. What a
God,
fun
it really is the
experience.
worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it.
Oh, so
Absolutely
we're not
tragic.
doing that here. You get absolutely nothing for collecting all of them. Ow. Exit? I don't want to exit. I want to go to the infinite circle. The infinite hole. Is it over here? I feel like this is where we came from though, isn't it? Wait, hold up. I'm lost. No. That's where we came from. Or was this? I've already lost track. No, this is the infinite hole. Rim, depth, infinite surrounding area. That's great. True. That's how these types of games go. More hole. Infinity, falling, science, educational use only. No, I'm at the infinite hole now. We're learning the science behind it first. You'd think it would just be straight down, but it actually does a loop-de-loop, believe it or not. There it is in all its glory.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Really?
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Forever?
Infinite falling. You can fall
Infinite.
until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay, go on. Ooh. Echo. Alright, well, I'm not gonna be trapped in here and like actually have to shut the game down, am I? Well, only one way to find out. Geronimo.
You
Oh.
see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
Oh
Now
my
then,
God, this
since
is
you've gotten to
nauseating.
see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top,
Whee!
and we can continue onward.
Oh my God, it's so innovative
Now,
and
I don't mean to be a
amazing.
bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
This is so
Maybe do it on the
great.
sooner rather than later
I thought this
spectrum
was
of
infinite
things.
hole though. Yeah. Oh my God, we're actually getting pretty far
Okay,
down
Stanley,
now.
I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature
Wait,
of
is
the
it
hole.
not actually infinite?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
it?
From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
We did
You
it.
found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
I am.
What no common
Just 6
complaint of the
now,
Stanley
nice,
Parable
nice.
was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless
Someone
despair
stole
in
our
those who
reassurance
played it.
bucket.
Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration,
No, please
I've
don't.
engineered a
Anything
clever
but the
solution
hole.
to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me,
Give me the
than
bucket.
actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
God.
the bucket.
Fixing the game? No. Giving us a bucket? Yes. When you made it just in time. We're about to experience the reassurance bucket. Oh no, Bunny is back.
Dino said that last time.
I know. Reassurance bucket.
Dino, it's okay. I know you miss me.
Can you feel it?
It's fine.
The glow of comfort,
I like
even in
Mellow.
the face of crushing despair, must
Fake.
already be sweeping through your
Fake.
body.
What do you
In
mean
fact,
fake?
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of
Eso.
charisma as well?
Eso
I
niño
think
quiere
that just
mujeres.
holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
I'm the fake one,
The
and
benefits of
you
the bucket seem to
leave
go on and on,
twice.
don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
I don't. What the heck?
Ay. What am I
I
supposed
know,
to do
that's
with
a
this
big one.
bucket? I don't want the bucket. It's stuck to me. Get it off. It's not reassuring me. It scares me. What am I supposed to do with this?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Where's
There really
my
should be an
bucket
award if it isn't
achievement?
already.
In Steam. If you just alt F4.
Yeah, just Alt F4, that's a good one. I hate him. Okay, buddy. Okay.
I hate him jokes.
Jokes. Sure. You son of a gun.
You're a son of a gun.
No.
Yeah,
Doors
also,
on
I have to
feature.
bring in my PC tomorrow.
PCA.
A PCA. You sound like a grandpa.
A PCA, I remember those. That stands for Personnel Computer.
I hate him too. Yo, go!
Okay. Ay. Always with the mellow hate. So unjustified.
That's justified.
Never justified. What did I do to deserve such a cruel fate? Why? Played the
you're
DLC
so
and
dumb.
all I got
Alright,
was this
have you
lousy
seen everything you
bucket.
wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah, it's for your prison cell.
My presents.
Your prison cell.
Oh, my prison cell. I thought it was to carry your coal that you got for
So,
Christmas.
Stanley, what do you think?
What the
Do
heck?
you like all of the new features? Yes, I know
You know
it's
what,
not
I'm gonna go
exactly
get a soda
clear
'cause of
yet
you.
how exactly these
soda.
features will come together
You
as
mean
one
water?
single coherent video game,
No,
but
actual
I can feel it in my
No,
soul.
you're only
It's
allowed to
going
get water.
work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say,
She
let's
actually
do an
left
experiment.
the audacity.
I'll arrange these new features together,
Ooh.
and we'll see whether or
Those
not
are some
it
nice
coheres into a
emotes.
meaningful
Oh my
game.
god. Aww. Those are Mary Mellow's emotes. They're so cute. I love the little giggle. And the special nodders. I actually commissioned a special nodders too for 2.0. Prey is a good one. Cosplay. Whoa. Point. Nice. I like how they wiggle around too. It almost looks like a cardboard cutout. Like it's like 3D almost. I like it. Frick. What the frick?
Gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Let's go. Oh my god, thunder! New jumps!
Well, I mean,
Yes,
there's
what's wrong?
potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Hold on.
no.
Let me do a different
Bunny's
arrangement.
back.
Okay, yes.
Oh
yes,
my gosh.
this is
No,
much
he said,
better.
oh,
I feel
no.
good about
Oh,
this.
no.
Here we go. Version 2.
No.
Whoa. Oh, test
Who am I
achievement.
kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to
Oof,
anything.
understand.
Inside of the infinite hole.
I wanted more
inside
than
of the
anything
test
to create a
achievement.
sequel that would
There's
capture
no way.
all
I
the
need to
magic
open
of
my
the
soda for
first
this.
game. I wanted fans to
Wow.
love it. No matter how
Bunny
good these
soda
gags are, they wouldn't
ASMR.
stand on their own. They would need
Yeah,
the
hold on, let me
structure
put
and the
my iPhone
gameplay
into
of
the
the
soda real
original.
quick.
Wait,
Your iPhone
maybe
into
that's it.
this.
I can take the original Stanley
Yeah.
Parable and simply
I have a
well,
straw with me.
insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect.
It's Pepsi.
With care for the vision
Pepsi.
and integrity of the original
Pepsi,
game.
yeah.
Would it
Peppies.
possibly work? I suppose
It's
it could,
Peppies.
but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2."
I can see it.
What are we
See if
looking
I
at?
can whip something up.
We're creating Stanley Parable
Perfect.
2 right now.
Go ahead. Take a look.
Whoa. Stanley Parable 2. Oh my god. Are you ready? For Stanley
Oh
Parable
my
2,
goodness.
Bunny. This is actually crazy. I didn't expect it to like be this in depth with the DLC.
It still looks like the back rooms.
This
Dun,
is
dun,
the
dun,
story
dun,
of a man named Stanley.
Dun 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 dun.
Stanley worked
What
for
was
a
the other
company in a
game
big
that-
building where he
that we
was
should
employee
play?
number
I forgot.
427.
Remnant.
Employee number 427's job
No,
was
that's one.
simple. He sat at his desk in room
I
427
don't know.
and he pushed
takes
buttons
two.
on a keyboard. Orders came to him
that's
through a monitor
two.
on his desk, telling
That's
him
three.
what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427
I forgot
did
where you
every
guys are in
day
like
of
suits
every
and you go
month
out like
of
that.
every year.
Oh,
I
Lethal
forgot
Company?
Although others
Yeah,
might
Lethal
have considered
Company.
it soul,
Yeah, there's a new one that
Stanley
came out
relished
recently,
every
too.
moment that the orders
Uh,
came
Sick.
in.
Content
Though he had
warning.
been made exactly for this job. And
You have to
Stanley
go around and make
was happy.
content on alien planets with
And then
dangerous
one day,
creatures.
something very peculiar
and
happened.
then post
Something
it.
that would
You have to
forever
survive and
change
get back home
Stanley.
to post it.
Something he would
so
never
you can
quite
get
forget.
famous.
He had been at his desk for
Oh
nearly
my
an hour
gosh,
when he
like
realized that
Instagram.
not one
Yeah, it's
single
like
order
if an
had arrived on the monitor
Instagram
for him to follow.
Model and
No one had
YouTuber
showed up to
vlogger
give him
went to
instructions,
an alien
call a
planet.
meeting, or even say
That's
hi.
crazy.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Wait, I thought this
Something
was
was
Stanley
very
Parable
clearly
2.
wrong.
Isn't this
Shocked,
the same thing?
frozen solid,
Did
Stanley
it make
found
you go
himself
into a
unable to
loophole,
move
or-
for the longest time. But as he came to his
We had a
wits and
different,
regained his
like,
senses,
starting
he got up
screen.
from his desk and stepped out of his
Surely
office.
something about this is different.
All of his co-workers were gone.
427
mean?
is the same numbers.
Stanley decided to go to the
Yeah.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
420, let's go.
Oh no. That was yesterday.
Stanley felt
I
the bucket
know.
calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he
Wait.
not doing it?
A bucket, you say? Did someone say bucket? Oh my god. I totally skipped it.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Whoa. So
Mellow forgot his
satisfying.
bucket.
How could
Mellow,
I?
grab the bucket.
Dun 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 dun.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and
Stay
entered
in the
the
box.
door on his left.
Stay in the box. No, stay in the box. No, get out of my skin. Dun 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 dun. Is this just the normal game but
Still
with a
no
bucket?
one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
If they trick you
Perhaps
that
his
hard,
boss's office was
that'd
where
be
he'd
crazy.
find answers.
look, well, tips on not getting fired up.
Oh wait.
Oh,
After.
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No,
You
no,
can
it's my
feel
bucket.
That, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This
And
broom
Mellow's a
closet
psychotic
believes
kid
it
in, like,
deserves the
preschool.
bucket.
No.
I can really feel it now.
We have to
It's
kill
a
the
bucket.
broom. It's
It
the only
belongs in a
way.
broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying
We're
to say.
gonna snap
here.
it in
It's
half.
supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley.
Don't
Take it
give in. I'll
Don't
never hand over the
bucket.
bucket.
I know how hard it must be.
given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
This is how we know Mellow
Getting
has
into name
like
calling now,
driven
it
into
seems. This is how
psychotic.
low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this
Petty
stream of
insults.
petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over
It's
the
not
bucket.
enough. I'll
Stanley,
never hand it over.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety
Yeah, screw
of
this broom
reasons,
closet.
but even this is worse than I had imagined.
Whoa!
And wait,
Those are some
Frick this
strong words,
broom
by the way.
closet.
the goal
Frick
to
this broom
imply
closet.
that you and the bucket are not
That's
truly
better.
deep and lasting friends.
Wait, no, Overwatch
That your
doesn't like
relationship
that.
is purely superficial
Really?
and
Can you get
convenient.
banned for saying
That your
frick?
life is so banal
You
and
can
meaningless
get banned
that you
for saying
feel
any
the
other
same sort of
form of
kinship
the
towards
F-word.
any inanimate object
Really?
which
The
happened to lay in your
F-bomb.
path in an even partially enticing manner. Well, I never.
5.5.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand
I
on the
think it was
wide
like
variety of
an 8 out
experiences
of 10.
you and the bucket have shared
It's
together.
being
Go
very
through
generous.
each of them point by point.
Okay,
Share your journal
you're a
entries
5 out of
detailing the rich
10.
emotional landscape of your
Wow.
feelings for the bucket as they
Wow.
have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
What is this guy yapping about? I lost track.
He's just like you.
Oh, just like you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and
No,
the
it's just
bucket
like you.
walked upstairs to the boss's office.
No.
Yaha, yaha, yaha.
I don't think so. Whoa. Oh,
You
collectible.
found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley
Now you can
figurines.
put it in the
Remember,
bucket.
no reward for collecting all of these.
No
only the
reward.
intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't
As
buy
it
that
should
sort of
be.
happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried.
God knows
So,
I've tried.
I implore you to savor each
2 out of
and every
6.
moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Beautiful, beautiful. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. What does that even mean, money crisp?
Mellow's making an advertisement for money.
True.
Or money crisps.
Ah.
My goodness.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not
wonder-
an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire,
Piano.
If not for
for
my
the soothing
bucket.
presence of the
Let's
bucket.
go.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always.
Always.
The bucket would, and he knew it.
I
The
agree.
two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection
God,
he
what's
shared
the
with
code?
the bucket
Put
that he
420
didn't
with
notice
2
the
zeros.
keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the
420
pin
with
number
2
for the
zeros.
keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Must have
Was
been
it
the
that
bucket.
the bucket knew all
It
along?
was.
Was the bucket guiding him?
How did the
Yes,
bucket know?
This is certainly the most logical
I think Mel's going a little
explanation.
crazy.
Genius. Whoa, another collectible.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This,
Yay.
there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about
Yeah, it looks like the same
mini
as before.
stands? Stanley
Oh,
figs.
that has a
Oh,
ring to it.
What about Stanlerines? Yes,
I
think
don't like that name at
Another
all.
Stanlerine under your belt.
Stanley. Alright, down we go. This time I think we should choose the freedom route. Bucket will guide us to freedom, I believe.
Freedom!
Freedom!
The elevator raced downward,
Freedom!
plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not
I think
for
we're
the
going
bucket.
down and not up.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I believe.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind
Well,
Control
maybe we can
Facility.
get a different ending with the bucket. What do you think, Thunder? Things went wrong last time I went straight, but I didn't have the bucket back then. What if the bucket changes everything? Insightful comments, Dino, as always. I appreciate that. Surely this time will be different, right? Just kidding. We're going to the escape route. Go, Bucket, go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet
And
a
the
violent
bucket?
death.
No, there's no way. I don't believe it.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, I don't believe it.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
The bucket will protect me. I believe. Oh, that does look like a very painful death, to be completely honest with you. The bucket will protect us. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Mother.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I made a bad choice. We're gonna get crushed, Bunny.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley
You're
and the
gonna
bucket
get
inched
crushed.
closer
I
to
don't
their
believe it.
demise,
What?
Stanley reflected on how meaningless the
Fake,
bucket's
fake,
warmth
fake,
and
fake.
comfort had turned out to be. To be sure,
If you give
it
me
puts
a
the
dollar.
mind and the soul at ease to embrace the
Oh,
bucket.
no.
But what use is a
Not
sense of
like
ease
this.
when you're about to be crushed to death? This
Move
is what
away!
Stanley
Use the
thought to
bucket! Use
himself,
the bucket!
and he
Use
sort
the
of kicked
bucket!
himself for wasting so
Sacrifice the
much
bucket!
time
No, you
carrying
gotta
a
sacrifice
bucket
it!
everywhere.
I'm trying.
Farewell, Stanley.
Sacrifice the bucket!
Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
Mellow, I guess
the
your
bucket's life came
I
to
guess
an
your
end, as it
whole
was
body
crushed
just stopped the
violently to
compressor.
death.
Oh. Oh. What? We've been saved. The bucket is too powerful.
It was a shame, the death of
Oh
such a
my
magnificent
goodness.
bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their
Do
own
we
way,
do we get a new
but
narrator
this
because
one
we
stood
died
above the rest.
and our narrator
It was a
went with us?
glorious bucket to
No,
behold.
the bucket. We're going to the bucket's funeral. Welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. A cavernous void, but through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? Great question. You have any thoughts about that, Bunny?
Can you see how arrogant
No
it was
thoughts,
for
head
Stanley
empty.
to take a bucket
I
like
wasn't
this
even listening.
and to claim
Bruh.
it for his own? Can you
know
see
what?
the
Bruh.
hubris that blinded
I
him?
don't give
Can you see
two
that the
ducks
bucket
about your
is far
bucket.
more noble than Stanley will ever be in
That-
his
you know
short
it,
life?
You know it. You know it. Billions died, yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains no one can control a bucket. Dear God, have mercy on their souls. The bucket, it's too powerful. All throughout history, the
goodness.
bucket's always been too powerful, Bunny. That's what we didn't realize. We did, but it was too late, Bunny.
No man can own a bucket.
Yeah, I wonder
and
who
certainly
was
not a
driving
bucket
into
as
the bucket
dazzling to
itself.
behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Yeah, huh?
The hanging bucket. It's so symbolic, Bunny. It symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there's yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good, Bunny. Don't you realize?
Oh my gosh, I would rather have a dollar than a
Bunny,
bucket.
go. Oh my God, we actually got it. We got the bucket.
But there is something we can do.
We're in the void now.
Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What is it? No, we're gonna
Let
get crushed
Stanley
down.
die. Let him be crushed by the
When
machine.
did I tell you to
Don't
put that
reset
bug
the
in the
game.
middle?
Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another
We're
beautiful
gonna
bucket.
we're
We
gonna
can save the world's
sacrifice
buckets from their
ourselves for the
treatment as tools
bucket.
and implements if only we let Stanley
No.
die together.
No.
The bucket shall take its place as
No.
ruler, as
No.
leader,
No.
as
No.
commander of a new
No.
world, a new
Turn
vision.
into a bucket. I'm not going with you.
Down.
Oh.
Fake.
You're
Traitor,
fake,
traitor, traitor.
fake. I would totally not trade you for $1 million.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, I think getting the bucket ending is probably a good way to end our first episode of Stanley's Parable.
If you guys like this video, like, subscribe.
Dear God. I would trade both of you for 500,000 dino subs. That's crazy.
Wow.